Hello and welcome to another beauty box unboxing. Today it's another one from Latest in Beauty. This is the British Beauty Showcase and this is one they released in April 2024. It costs £40, it's worth over 240 and it contains 14 products. So I used the code SOBRITISH and I got 10% off plus free delivery, taking it down to £36. I think it's still available, or at least it was just before I started filming. So hopefully by the time this goes out, it will still be if you're interested. You do get a leaflet with this one. It's got some details on the products and I've gone to the brand's websites for individual pricing info where I can, and also details on how to use the things that are in here. So Latest in Beauty says, we're here to celebrate the very essence of British beauty, and this edit shines a spotlight on the innovative, the daring and the downright cool brands that are worth knowing about. So the first one in here is by Skin Cycles and it's Refine Exfoliator. This is 100 mils and it's £50 on the brand's website. This is an organic complex which removes the skin's dead cells whilst rejuvenating and smoothing. It contains perlite grains which have refining properties to help loosen the dead skin cells. Olive oil, coconut oil and shea butter convey a soft and healthy look, while aloe extract and glycerin deeply moisturise for visibly soft and smooth feeling skin. And it's particularly useful for acne prone, dull or tired looking skin. To use this one, you massage it over the face, neck and décolletage in circular movements, rinse off thoroughly with lukewarm water, and you can use it 2 to 3 times a week after cleansing. So this is what it looks like. It's in a little tube like this, and I'll just pop it on the back of my hand. So it's a creamy type formula, and there is physical exfoliant in here that you can feel, but it's quite sort of sparse in here. It's not very tight packed. It's not packed with the physical stuff, which for me, I kind of like that. It makes it feel a little bit more gentle, less scratchy on the skin. The smell of this is what gets me though. It's beautiful. It's very light, delicately fragranced, really refreshing and calming in the morning, which is when I usually use these kind of products. So I really like it. Now in my household at the moment, everybody's using exfoliating cleansers because I've got everybody into it. And it means that I am getting a lot of them, but they're all getting used really quite quickly. This one, I think I'm going to keep for myself because I think the perfume element of it is something that I particularly enjoy. Also, it does really smooth your skin. I used it yesterday morning and my skin felt lovely and smooth afterwards, and my hand even just doing that feels really great now. Okay, the next item in here is by Absolute Collagen. So I'm very interested in this brand. I don't think I've had anything before from them. I may have done, though. I do tend to forget these things, but I can't remember. And this is the Deep Lift Eye Cream. So it's 5 mils. 15 mils is £50 as a one-time purchase on the brand's website, although you can get it less. They do like a subscription kind of thing as well, so you can get it less. But even though this is quite small, as you'll see in a second, it's probably worth still quite a bit of money. It could be worth as much as £17. They say this is clinically proven to visibly reduce dark circles around your eyes and boost collagen production by 143%. The formula is designed to brighten and smooth the skin around your eyes, and it's suitable for sensitive eyes and contact lens wearers. You can use it morning and evening, apply to the eye contour, then dab with a finger until fully absorbed. So I have used this for a couple of days now. I actually really like the feel of it on my skin. So now I don't think there is a fragrance to this, but I haven't actually tried sniffing it. So let me do it on my arm so I can see if there is one. No, I don't think there is. That's where it is there. So it almost feels like balm-like, but it's just so lovely to blend in. Look, it's gone, but it feels quite balmy underneath. It's a lovely, lovely feeling product. I actually really, really like that. And I'm interested maybe to try some of the other products. You do get a little leaflet in here, which I think you can get 20% off if you use the QR code. Don't know if that would work if I hold that up and you, probably not, it's Well, it might do, you never know. Anyway, I am kind of interested in this brand, so I'm going to look out for other products by them. Okay, the next one in here is by Dr. Organic. It's the Organic Guava Gel Moisturiser. 50 mils, it's £11.99 on the brand's website. Latest in Beauty says a light and velvety gel cream to keep your skin optimally hydrated during the day, with vitamin C, rich organic guava and replenishing aloe vera for a naturally fresh and radiant complexion. And the brand lists key benefits as replenishing, brightening and hydrating. You apply liberally and repeat as necessary. So I have used this quite a bit actually. I'm liking this one. Comes in a little jar like that, little plastic lid there with a little leaf on it. So as you can see, there's quite a lot gone. It is an interesting texture. So, but it blends in really nicely. And I'm going to use it on my arm again, so you can see. It's almost beige, isn't it? It's not the nicest colour, I have to say. But it blends in nicely. It feels really hydrating, and that's what I like about it. The smell is, do you know what? It's okay. It's a little bit fruity, but it's also a little bit sort of clinically smells in the background, so it's okay. But the fact is that it makes my skin feel really hydrated. It's quite cooling as well. I imagine that'll be lovely to use in the summer. Got it on under makeup today, so it's done a great job under makeup as well. So yeah, happy with that. Good price as well, isn't it? Okay, the next item is by Faith in Nature, and it's the Mint Body Wash. So this is 400 mils, so it's quite a big size, this one. Let's put it against my face. You don't actually know how big my face is. I've got a very small face, but this is a decent size product, like a full size one. The brand has this on their website for £5.99. They say our mint body wash is blended with the essential oil of nature's mintiest mint, English peppermint, known for its high menthol content, for a refreshing shower experience, and it gently cleanses and cools your skin, leaving you feeling uplifted and refreshed. You can use it in the shower as a shower gel, or you can use it as a bubble bath as well. So I tried this out this morning, and I have to admit, when I first smelled it, I thought, oh my gosh, that reminds me of something. I'm sure I've had something like this before. And to be completely and totally honest with you, I'm not overly keen on the smell of this as a body wash sort of experience. I think it would be fabulous if you had a cold. It'd really clear those airwaves. I think it would also be really good at waking you up on one of those days when you're half asleep when you get into the shower. And that's kind of what I'm going to use it for. I won't use it on a Monday, because on a Monday, it's first day of work. I want to be joyful, so I'm going to use something really beautifully scented. But maybe on a Tuesday or Wednesday at work, when I'm not quite awake yet, I might use this then. It will get used. It's just not something that I would particularly choose as a shower gel. Okay, the next item. Now, I've had this quite a few times before. It is Sanctuary Spar Melting Pearls Body Butter. So this is a 75 ml version. If you bought 300 mils, it would be £16. So this is worth around £4. Latest in Beauty says a blend of shea butter and Moroccan argan oil melt into the skin to deeply hydrate, as the signature scent of jasmine, grapefruit and vanilla helps you to unwind. Massage generously into your body. The pearls will melt into the skin, releasing argan oil, leaving skin feeling velvety soft. So I do actually really like this. I think the first time I had it, I didn't understand what the little pearls were. And I thought, because they looked a little bit like orangey sort of flesh. So the feeling of this, first of all, it's quite bouncy. It's a nice texture to it. And the smell is, if you like this smell, obviously, it's Sanctuary Spar, like the original kind of smell. It's beautiful. And you blend it in. Now, I don't think I got any of the little pearls in there. There's not that many in there. The last time I had it, I had to search around to find them. And oh, hang on, I think I've got one here. So let me just show you what the little pearls look like. They are few and far between in this particular pot there. Can you see? And then they're supposed to sort of burst as they do. First, I remember the first time I was using it, I was thinking, that's weird, these little orange things that just stick on your skin like that. They do kind of blend in eventually, but as you can see, it takes a while. You have to sort of use a bit of force on it, but they do eventually. And I have to say, I do love this body cream, body mousse, whatever it is. It's lovely. You see, it still hasn't burst. But honestly, they do eventually. Just keep going at it. Okay, it's on my palm of my hand now, so I think I'm just going to wipe it off for the purposes of this video. So yeah, apart from that, the rest of the cream feels gorgeous anyway. It blends in beautifully. Look at that. And it smells divine. I'm going to have to pause now because I have got a little bit too much of that out. I'll be back in a sec. So all I can smell is that now. It is nice, but hopefully I'll still be able to smell the other products. Okay, this next one is this is by Full. I'm not sure whether it's Full or FUL. It's Intense Moisture Hair Mask. It's 300 mils. It's £32 on the brand's website. They say this is a 5-in-1 treatment for dry and damaged hair. It minimises damage caused by colouring, sun damage and heat styling. It hydrates with the power of shea butter and coconut oil. It's got a lightweight formula that banishes frizz and adds shine. It helps to lock in moisture for hydration that you can both see and feel. And it leaves your hair smelling incredible with a soft plum and luxurious jasmine scent. For best results, use it every time you wash your hair, it says. After shampooing, smooth a generous amount through towel-dried hair, comb through to coat each strand evenly, leave for 5 to 10 minutes and rinse thoroughly. And you can use it as an overnight treatment too and wash it out in the morning. So I had a go with this morning and I really liked it. I love sort of masks and treatments that you have to only leave in 5 to 10 minutes. That's my ideal length of time. It gives me time to do everything else I need to do. But I don't have to hang around, get out the shower, sit with a towel on my head, waiting. It's those ones that take 20 minutes or more. They're not quite right for my routine. But this one, 5 to 10 minutes, perfect. So there is the smell to it, I would say is, so what does it say it smells like? Plum and luxurious jasmine. I'm not sure. I thought when I was using it, it smelled of lime, so I don't know where I'm getting that from. There is a nice smell to it. Again, for me, I can get a background smell of other things, but it's nice. It's nice enough in terms of smell. In terms of what it does for your hair, I really liked it. My hair feels lovely. I've only used my normal shampoo today. I did use my conditioner afterwards. I always do though when I use a mask, so I just pop a bit of my own conditioner on afterwards, just very briefly. And then there's another product in here that I've used, and I actually think that my hair feels really nice today, and it definitely has a bit of a shine going on it, which could be to do with the next product. I think it's the next one anyway, as well, because it's by Lee Stafford. It's the Heat Protection Shine Mist. So this is 200 mils. It's £6.99 on the brand's website. They say, formerly known as Flat Iron Protection Mist, we gave our iconic formula a fresh new name and a fresh new scent to match. Spritz to discover uplifting notes of Anjou, Pear, Rose Blush, Lychee and Cedar. Latest in Beauty says this helps protect hair from heat damage whilst shielding from external factors like damaging free radicals and UV rays, and it has anti-static properties, keeping frizz and flyaways at bay. Mist it through towel-dried hair at arm's length, applying sections to make sure all hair is covered and protected, and then heat style as usual, dry and style as usual, I guess. So I used to have this, or a previous version of this, before I started doing beauty boxes, and I used to use hair straighteners back then more than I do now, and This was one of the products that I used to use and really liked it. But this, I didn't recognise it at all. I didn't recognise the smell of it. I didn't recognise the feel of it in my hair. It feels really nourishing to my hair, conditioning, which I can't remember the old one I used to use feeling like that so much. But to be honest, my hair was probably a lot drier and sort of more brittle back then. This is lovely. It smells of hairdressers. So I think I'm going to spray it on a little bit of tissue. It's probably the best way of doing it. Oh, it's got quite a fine spray actually, because a lot of those sorts, well, I suppose it's the leave-in conditioners, when you spray them, they sort of plop on your head, don't they? Whereas this one does do a lot of full coverage. It smells quite strong, but it's a nice smell. It smells like when you open the door of the hairdressers and that smell wafts out. That's how it smells. I really like this. It made my hair, I could tell as I was spraying it in, and afterwards I combed it through, and I could tell there was some decent stuff in there that was making it feel nice and soft, and my hair feels, and there's definitely a decent, I know I need my roots doing, I know that, but there's definitely a decent shine going on there. So I like it. I'm happy with that one. Okay, next one is down here. It's by Bayliss and Harding. It's the Goodness Sleep Pillow Mist. It's 100 mils. It looks like it's around £7 or something like that from various suppliers. It's turned round in its box. Latest in Beauty says this is crafted to help you enjoy a tranquil night's sleep. The unique fragrance contains essential oils of eucalyptus, sweet orange and vetiver, accented with notes of lavender and bergamot, creating the perfect blend to help relax the mind and body. And just before bed, you spritz a fine mist onto your pillow. So I have had this before. Now the box looks a bit battered, doesn't it? When I got my Latest in Beauty box, it was in one of their usual bags, but this was separate. So it was like that, and the bag was slightly open. And I thought, oh, I wonder if somebody along the line thought it was a mobile phone. But that was me being mean and nasty. It was probably just because it just got a bit, you know, battered and bruised in transit. So I have had this before, and just to remind myself, I tried it out last night on my pillow. I had a reasonable night's sleep, actually. I mean, this isn't one I would necessarily list in my top 3 pillow mists, but it's pleasant. It's a nice, pleasant smelling one. So I'm going to do it on a bit of tissue again. Yeah, do you know what? I did sleep reasonably well, and you can really get the lavender in this, and lavender's always a great one for me. So it is probably did sort of contribute to my decent night's sleep last night. Okay, the next item. Now, this is one of those items that I used to think, oh, it's by Dr. Lip. It's the BFF Balm. It's 75 mils and it's $19.99 on the brand's website. Although the packaging on the brand's website looks a little bit different. So I'm wondering if this is like a previous sort of version of it. Latest in Beauty says this 100% natural multi-use balm can be used anywhere, replacing your face cream, hand cream and body butter. Medical grade lanolin, ultra pure coconut oil and natural proteins help to rebalance and hydrate your skin for hours without clogging your pores. So I was quite pleased to get this, and the reason is that I actually use this as a foot treatment. So at this time of year, I'm really trying hard to get my feet ready for the summer, for showing them off, not really showing them off, but, you know, exposing them in sandals or nice footwear. And to do that, I've got to make them nice and soft. So I'm trying very hard each night. I'm not remembering each night, but as often as I can to soak my feet. I've got a special washing up bowl I bought for this purpose. For feet only, don't worry, I don't put anything else in there. If you're coming around for a cup of tea, you won't get a foot smelling cup. It's my feet only, and I put in, like, you know, when I get little salts, bath salts and things like that in these boxes, I don't tend to have baths, so I'm using them in this little foot bath. And then putting creams on. I have got another one I'm using at the moment, which is by Soap and Glory, which is a foot sort of balm thing. I really like that actually, but this will be the next one I use. Oh, I haven't opened this, but I think I will give it a go. I can't really sit. There we go. Gosh, I did that quicker than I thought I would. I thought, oh no, I didn't. Look, there's me thinking I've done it and I haven't done it at all. I've just made it really, really difficult for myself. Bear with me a second. I'll get some tweezers. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, not that it's that exciting to see, but that's what it looks like. So when you do sort of blend it in on your feet, you don't need much at all. And then I just put it in on the heels, on, you know, the underneath of my foot, and it just does a lovely job. Then I pop a pair of socks on, leave it overnight, and doesn't have a smell. Well, there is a smell. It's not very pleasant. It's probably meant to be unscented. But that really does do a nice job on your feet. Last time I had it, that's what I used it for. It was great. The only thing I would say is because it is quite a thick balm, this tends to end up getting a bit messy. You have to keep wiping it down. Okay, the next item in here is by London Grace, and it's nail polish. And you either get coral, which is like a corally colour, very bright sort of orangey coral colour, or Samantha, which this one is. So this is £12 on the brand's website. Latest in Beauty says a British female-founded nail care brand formulated by professionals with over a decade of industry experience that delivers highly pigmented colour and a glossy salon quality finish. So this shade is described as a bold, hot pink colour that will instantly brighten your mood. Now, I love this colour for summer. This is the kind of colour I like to wear in the summer months. Bright pinks, bright oranges, fluorescence, that sort of thing. Or that's what I did last year. I'll probably be the same this year. I've just gone for all over with this. I normally put a little accented one, don't I? But I haven't this time. I don't know why. I was intending to, but never mind. Slipped my mind. But it was nice enough to use. The only thing I will say that it has got a very thin brush, which isn't my kind of favourite type of brush. I prefer the thicker ones. But it worked okay, and it was a nice sort of consistency so that you could go back. You know, if you have a thin brush and sometimes the polish is a little bit clumpy or thicker feeling, and then you sort of, by the time you've finished it, it's got a bit funny. I can't think what the word is, but anyway, this one didn't do that. I could go back on and just top it up, and it was lovely. I did need 3 coats of it though. The first coat, I think it was because I wasn't used to that thin brush. I think if I'd have tried a bit harder, and also it's getting a little bit darker, so I'm rubbish at putting it on in this kind of light. I'm better in natural light. Because it was getting a little bit dark, I don't think I did it that well, so I had to do, and I only did 1 coat last night, I had to do 2 coats this morning, follow with a top coat. But I think the result's quite nice, isn't it? They do look quite shiny and bright. Okay, next item is by Collection Cosmetics. It's the Fast Stroke 24-hour felt eyeliner in black. This is £3.99 on the brand's website. Latest in Beauty says, with a precision felt tip for quick and easy application, this fast drying, highly pigmented eyeliner is the ultimate formula for the perfect cat eye, which will keep your wings looking sharper than ever for up to 24 hours. Now, I actually had this recently. It was another Latest in Beauty one. I think it was the Get the Gloss Editor's Choice. And I thought, oh, I've got that already. But you know what? I think I gave it to one of my nieces, or I gave it to a friend, because it's not where I expected it to be. So I have used this one again. Funnily enough, I think when I got it last time, I didn't really need any liquid eyeliners. I'd already got a couple on the go, but they're sort of going past their best now, so I do need one. It's not really my favourite kind of nib. I prefer them a little bit longer and a little bit sort of more pointier right at the, I know this is pointy, but you know, where they sort of taper off a little bit more. But having said that, I used it today and I really rather liked it. So it's not the best. This is the first time I've used it, so it's not like the best yet. I have to have a few goes before I get used to how they feel, but it did a decent enough job. As you'll notice, there are no cats, no wings, because I don't do them because I've got too many wrinkles. But I still like to use a liquid eyeliner. I think it's nice when you're wearing mascara as a sort of one almost based your mascara. Okay, the next item is by Delila, and it's the foundation kabuki brush. So this is £36 on the brand's website. It does come in one of their little velvet pouches though, if you get it from the website. This best-selling foundation brush has dense synthetic fibres that help to blend and buff fluid foundations onto the skin for an incredible airbrush finish. And the brand says to use, you apply 1 to 2 pumps of foundation to the back of your hand and mix directly into the brush. Use short, sharp downward strokes to apply to the face. I never use downward. I normally go like that. I don't know, actually. I think I go all over the place, to be fair. Okay, so I haven't had a look at this. As you can see, it's still wrapped up. I do actually like a kabuki brush to apply foundation, but lately I've been using one of those flat foundation brushes, which I like as well. I rarely use sponges. When I was younger, I always used a sponge, but I don't tend to do that now. I prefer a brush. This is an interesting type of kabuki brush. It's not, I have got some kabuki brushes, but they don't look like this one. I actually really like this. So it's got the Delila name there. It feels very weighty. It feels like a quality product. I'm going to use this. I'm going to try it out because I haven't used one that's got that sort of shape before, and I'm intrigued now to see how it will work. So beautiful though. Part of me does not want to use it, but no, the part of me that wants to use it has won. I'll let you know. Okay, the next item in here is by Naughty, and it's the Saviour Lip Balm. It's 10 mils. I think it's about £4 on the brand's website, but I couldn't really see an amount, a sort of mils amount on their website, so I'm not entirely sure. They say a non-greasy, fast-absorbing, luxurious lip balm to leave lips soft, smooth and protected. It contains sweet almond oil, argan oil, cocoa butter and coconut oil. So I have used this earlier today. I did do a little bit of a lip buff, exfoliating my lips earlier on, and after using that, while I was getting the rest of my makeup on, I put this on and it was really nice. It was better than I thought it was going to be. I don't know why. I thought it would be more balmy than it is. But it's more like a little creamy one. I thought it would be thicker. I think because it looks like a Dr. Lip BFF Balm container, for some reason I just thought it was going to be like that. But look, it's really lovely. I think there is a slight taste to it as well, but not that you're meant to eat them, but you know. Sort of, I might try and put it on now because I've only got another lip gloss on, so let me just try it on. Maybe not, but it feels really nice. It feels very nourishing. It felt good. It did exactly what I wanted it to do this morning, so happy with that. It's probably going to go in my makeup bag. Okay, finally we get a Floral Street perfume in here. It is Wonderland Peony. It's 10 mils. It's got an RRP of £29 on the brand site, although it's actually on the brand's, what did I say then? I think I said something really odd. Can't wait to see what I said there. On the brand's website, although it's currently on offer for £24.65. Latest in Beauty says a light fruity floral perfume, sophisticated not soft, captivating not cute, armfuls of peonies, pink berries and violets, a shot of cedarwood lends a woody balsamic warmth, while vetiver injects the tiniest hint of hazelnut. So I have had this before. I've actually got one here. My Floral Streets are somewhere behind me, I think about there. So I've taken this one from there. It is lovely. Now, I actually am going to keep the other one because I'm going to put it in my advent calendar that I've got of perfumes, because the thing with the Floral Streets up here, I tend not to use them. Although I have got a little piece of paper in the advent calendar that says Floral Street and then just means that I'm meant to use one of these. But I think it'd be nice to have one in the calendar as well. So because it is one of my favourite ones, actually. My favourite is Sunflower Pop. Always, definitely, hands down. But this one, it's It's floral and fruity. The fruity is like a berries kind of smell. It's very, very lovely. So I've had it on all day today. But yeah, putting it on again, you get the berries straight away, but also a floralness to it. Lasts extremely well, these Floral Street perfumes. I absolutely adore this brand, these perfumes. So happy to get another one, even though I've got it. It's going to go in my little advent calendar so that I can get to wear it at least once out of 25 days. It's getting to, I think it's more than 25 I've got now in there. So I'm doubling up. Okay, so that's the end of the box. What did you think? I actually think that was a really good box. Now, with Latest in Beauty, they've released another one this week, which is, I think it's called Cozy Night In Edit. And it's £25, but it's got a few of the same products from the one I had the other week. And when I unboxed that one, a lot of people were saying, do you know what? That looks like they're just trying to get rid of some of their stock from the subscription box element that they had before, and I tend to agree that's probably what they're doing. So I think what they might do in future, and I did mention it last week, is they might do one like this, which is a little bit more different maybe. I bet there's a few things that are from, I bet that's from the previous stock, but you know, other things as well. And they'll do a bit more expensive maybe to buy, and a few more things in here that are different. And then every other week they'll do one that's £25, £26, which I think the subscription was around about that maybe, and has got those sorts of things, smaller little discovery sizes in them. So I will see what's in the boxes, because I do love like Latest in Beauty. Anyway, onto this one very quickly again. So we have the exfoliating cleanser, we have the beautiful Absolute Collagen eye cream, we have the Dr. Organic moisturizer, then we had the Faith in Nature shower gel, not so keen but we'll use it, lovely Sanctuary Spar, do like the smell of that. We had the hair products, we had Lee Stafford Fab products, I think, and Full or FUL, the mask, which was really nice too. And then we had, I don't know where we're going now, we had the Sleep Mist, nail polish, little lip balm, the eyeliner, the kabuki brush, and of course, oh, and the BFF and Floral Street. I think I've got everything. Last one I did, I noticed that I've missed something out, so apologies if I have then again as well. It wouldn't surprise me at all. So yeah, I like this one. I think it's a decent box. There are a couple of other boxes on their way out. There's a new one coming out from Cult Beauty soon. It's called the Trending Edit, and I like the look of that one. I'm really interested to look at that one. Now, with Cult Beauty, they do sell out quite quickly. They often release their boxes on a Monday, although I think last time I said that, they went and did something different. But definitely worth looking out for on Monday to see if they release it. If you want it, you should prepare yourself by getting their app, because they always bring it out on the app first, and then it usually sells out really quickly. I don't know whether this one will. It just kind of depends what's in it, really. I mentioned the other Latest in Beauty one, which is £25. And then Red Magazine. Now, I did say they were bringing another one out from Red Magazine, Hearst Magazines. It's a new luxury beauty box, but that has come out, but it's £93, which is kind of a little bit above what I like to have. And if there had been some really wow products in there for me, I might have gone for it, but it wasn't quite there for me at that price. Next, good old next thing to be released. Latest in Beauty release boxes, it seems, on a Thursday these days. And so do Next. And Next I've got a new bride's box and a mother and baby one. They look quite nice. Now, I did go ahead and spoil myself. It was payday this week, and I went and got the Iconic London box that I'd had my eye on for a while. It's only got 4 products in, but I love Iconic London. I love all the products in this box. So hopefully, if I've got time, I'm really late again today though, but if I've got time, I'll be filming that after this. So hopefully, oh, I've gone way over again. I'm so sorry, but I'm going to send you loads of positive energy, healing energy for a lovely week ahead. Hopefully we might get a bit of sunshine here in the UK, because I'm getting a bit fed up. It's nearly May and it still feels like winter. Anyway, sending you, at least the leaves on the trees are coming out. That always cheers me up. Going to send you loads and loads and loads of love, positive energy for a fabulous week. Take lots of care.